Sometimes alligators like to go out into the ocean for a swim, and one of the ways we know that is through their tracks. Here are tracks from a large alligator that came up out of the surf. You can see right there is the high tide mark, which was about 9:30 this morning. And you can follow the trackway all the way up there, over the dunes, and to a freshwater wetland area that's over there. What's also cool is that it wasn't just this one alligator, there was another one. So this alligator came up just a little bit before the one that was on the right. And the reason why we'll reveal later. But it went in the same direction. You can see where it walked up the beach and over to the dunes where you see my wife Ruth. And they eventually converged. What we'll do is go back here and just follow this trackway and think about how the alligator moved through the landscape as it walked along. Avoided that tree right there, that down tree. Went this way and went to the right of that branch. Here you can see where it changes in the sand. So it went from a hard-packed sand to a much looser wind-blown sand as you go up along this way. Here's where it starts interacting with the ghost crab tracks, which if you look a little closer, you'll see there are ghost crab tracks that are starting to erase the tracks of this large alligator, which is pretty cool because these traces are probably only about, I would say, 30 to 40 minutes old. And as we keep following it, we see that it goes up to the dunes. Now, why is it going to the dunes? Well, we'll find out in a minute. But it's gone up the entire length of the beach from the high tide mark down in the open water on Cabrera Beach, and it's going up over this slope. But here's what's neat. It crosses over with the trackway of the other alligator, and we get a sense of how far they've traveled on the water. Right about here is where they cross over. And what's kind of cool is you can see where the large alligator trackway crosses the smaller alligator trackway. So it came up just a little bit after, not long after, but it did come after. Here's where they split. Now the big one's on the left, smaller one's on the right. And then they cross over again right here. When they cross over, they're almost parallel, and you see why. They're going up and over this little dune. As they go up and over the dune, they're fairly much following the same landscape. But for some reason, the big one decides it's going to go along this route. I love this. Check this out. Here's where its big tail flopped over to the right side along the side of the dune and erased the tracks on the right side. So you only see the tracks on the left side. Went through here, goes along that way. We're going back into the back dune meadow area. So we're past the primary dunes, now going up and over. Where are they going next? Ah, yes, I think through there. It makes me wonder too, have they gone through here often enough that they're starting to wear down a trail? And this is actually then, if true, this would be an alligator trail in the dunes. Think about that for a moment. Going here, up and over the crest of that dune. We are well into the back dune meadow now. You can still see both trails there. You can see an older trail to the left there. So there's some back and forth movement they're definitely doing through here. Over this dune and then down slope. There's the tail trace. Down slope. The tails go that way. You can see both of them right there. Where'd they go? Not there. Nope. Over there. Ah. And there is the alligator trail right there, leading into a freshwater wetland pond. Right there in the back dune meadow, between the maritime forest and the back dune meadow. Very cool little tale about just a few minutes in both of those alligators' lives from here on Cabretta Beach on Sapelo